Hello. Hope I was doing all right. Hello, Gumbo in chat. Um, Hope I was doing well. Sorry, it's like I kind of feel like I have to burp, but like it's like stuck in like the chest. If that makes sense. Oh, I have a cut on my finger. No. What have you been up to today, Gumbo? My my light just flickered. Fun like the creepy like horror movie flickering. Damn it, you're right. Yeah, no, he's been harassing me about getting me a game, and I told him no. So now I guess he's possessed my light. But what are you going off about Rick and Morty? Have you been watching Rick and Morty this afternoon? Just brain rot? I'm unreasonable. Hey Spix, how's it going? I remember that was my first thing in my brain. You really should get yourself checked, bud. Good? Nice. Did you see the text for this today? You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again. Had to present our final project proposal today. Like, for the culmination of your university life, or? Well, I'm glad the professor liked it. But like, my question stands: is it for like your final university project, or just this year? What programming class? Ah, okay. What was your proposal? Well, supposedly Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. No way, Jose. I don't buy it. Well, the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there... Sorry, give me a second. Was Mr. Nick himself. That is from what I can understand. Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick. Well, how about we get started looking into the KB security murder? I think we're gonna head back to Crane Village for a little while, if that's alright. Sure, but why? I'm gonna bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it. Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with... No, Mystic Maya, you should stay here. I want you to spend some quality time together. Full of love and happiness. Corliss too pure for this world. Automated script that fetches a dataset from an URL, unzips it, and then some analysis of anything specific, or because it sounds like you just created like virus scanning software. Boy, I got it. Girl's is so caught up in her fantasy, she forgot there's a murder to solve. Remember, no fighting, okay? Planning to use a neutrino observatory dataset. What is a neutrino? Spix, you said unzips. You know, you do realize what you've uncorked, right? Minuscule mass and neutral charge. So what's the difference between a neutrino and a neutron? Oh, fuck's sake. Right click. No, you know what? I gotta say. Right click should not be a control in this fucking game. Tiny as fuck, they also barely interact with anything. So are they smaller than a neutron? Right now you're being penetrated by millions of them? Interesting. So is it a type of radiation then? Give me a sec. Okay. Must be relieved we got the sacred urn back, huh? You bet. There's something a little different about it. Don't... dot question mark at me. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the urn in the poster. But the urn got back says Amy, like it always used to. Oh yeah, you're right. Plus the vase has pink splotches on it now. Sure they weren't there before. I doesn't know, but 1 year ago, when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Amy's name into I am. The repairer was one mechanically unskilled little pearls. But still. I remember ever seeing the pink splotches on it. Super useful for astrophysics because they had traveled super far and into... Oh, and the info they provide, I keep seeing, I thought I said that into. The info they provide is fresh as hell since they don't really interact with stuff. Interesting. Catching them is a whole nother matter. Is that what that one collider is used for? That took up like an entire huge underground, like... what the fuck was it called? Hadron Collider or something? Colliders make them? So the colliders make neutrinos. A large amount of water. If I may ask, why? Why water? Yeah, I kind of get that, Gumbo. I just like learning about Sphinx's sciencey stuff, you know? It's always interesting to to see his take on it. The speed of a neutrino in water as fast as in lights in the same medium? Huh. So the Cherenkov radiation. Is that a hazardous radiation? Okay. Maybe one day I would like we could have like a thing where people like the community sits down and learns from different people. You know what they're good at, what they're... Ever seen the photos of reactor pools? I think. Maybe not. Is it possible that urn is a fake? I'm sure Pearls will find out about the once she gets back to Crane Village. Blue is Cherenkov radiation. Interesting. I want to search this up quickly. What if anybody took a picture of it? I guess it's just like a radio glow. Okay. Ice Cube Observatory for my poster. Oh. I would have figured a radiation like that would have been colorless. Yeah, I suppose. Now that I think about it, my ass hasn't been back to Crane Village in a long time. I guess that would make sense, Fix. Also, I'm not sure if you responded, Fix, but did you see what the tags of the stream are? I can take a look? Okay, okay. I don't know why, Spix, but I wrote that tag thinking that like I'm not sure if you know regular show, but the one gif of like the guy in hell grabbing him, just yeeting him through the roof. Here, I'll send you a gif of the one I'm thinking of the thing I'm thinking of. Here, I sent you the gif. That's how I imagine you when someone posts spoilers. So I guess people still go to Crane Village to do their training, right? Yep, if you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training. So haven't you been training lately, Maya? Well, they've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that. Channeling dojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is. If you're going to train, you have to be serious. Otherwise, real tragedies can happen. Is that what happened last year? Or is what happened last year still bothering you? That murder in her village. It happened because the power of channeling was misused. When a medium uses the Korean technique, she temporarily loses her own will. So when an especially strong spirit is summoned, spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. That murderer. It wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you? I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken up, that's all. Things like being the master of Korean is going to be a heavy responsibility. Let's go to Detention Center. I already told you, it's not me. A sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence. Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now. Man, and we don't have enough time as it is. Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday they thought he was just a thief, but now they got a murderer case on their hands. I guess you're right. That guard over there looks a bit on edge, too. Come on, we'll just have to come back later. Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick. Yeah. Oh, Nicky boy. Maya. Miss Delight. All I want to do was help my dear Ronnie. Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting in this case. Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up. Nicky boy, please. Please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly. Oh, I'll poke around and see what I can find out. Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore. I had no idea Miss Delight had such a vulnerable side. Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never ever kill anyone. It's just not in him. I don't think he would either, Nick. Yeah, but you have to admit he's got a bit of a temper to him. It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please die." You never say that. Anyway, Miss Delight, you might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying he's a thief. I already told you, that's just a fantasy for him. Miss Delight, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. What? Why did you say that to me, Nicky boy? You know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief, ha! The very idea. I guess I just don't get it. Huh? Get what? I just can't understand how they could be so different, and yet be such a happy couple. Yeah, they sure are different. Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway. What? For you? Or all of them... Gumbo, I don't know with you anymore. I don't know how to respond. I'll chalk it up to exhaustion today. I genuinely have no idea what the fuck you're pulling aliens from this time. So was it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Delight? Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. Saved your life? Oh, when you stop reading halfway through makes me proud. Yeah, because I glance over and I see... Oh, whatever. I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball in a corner, so I fought back. Robbers? Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives and I broke down into tears. Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation. Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you? Yes, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. Why does the man on the right have pantyhose on his head? Either that or it looks like he's wearing a condom. Please stop it, he screams. I can see the robber's faces turn pale. That high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. And crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers. All by himself, he came to save me. A total stranger, all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me. Wow, that's a great story. Yes, you may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did. It's so romantic. I fell in love doing this. Sorry. Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage. With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future. I hate these kinds of people more than anything. You mean Ace Detectives? No, I'm fine with Ace Detectives. Oh, so then you must mean thieves. Oh, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be Ace Detectives. Excuse me. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. By the way, where did you go to Detective Atme's office anyway? As the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try to find more about the real criminal. Why did they have a separate job for asexual detectives? Because bi detectives are just private investigators. Because you have to buy a detective. Ah! I'm sorry. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. It's been a while since I've done a ending stream joke. Good riddance. Alright, sometimes Gumbo, I don't know if you legitimately hate me or something. The real criminal? Yes, obviously the real Master Mask is not my Ronnie, right? Yeah? And Detective Atme knew more about Master Mask than anyone else. He mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segments on TV. So then you went there to ask him some questions? That's right, I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. The secretary said the ace detective isn't in right now. But I forced my way past her and into his hideout. I would exactly call that office of his a hideout. The bag was sitting right there on top of the table. Yeah, we saw that bag there yesterday, too. Gumbo is just chaotic energy? Yeah, he is. Anyways, how's it going, Marine? There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on somebody else. Mr. Light, do you know about KB Security? Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my brownie works. So she thinks he still works there, huh? And yet, according to what we heard today... Well, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delight was once... Oh, I didn't pick that up. It's been good, been lurking this whole time? Well, I appreciate the lurks. Gumbo, you're both. He's a professional security guard. Lord. Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore. Looks like Miss Delight doesn't know. KB Security is only about 20 minutes away. By motorcycle, that is. Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car. Well, I have to admit I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike. Make it to KB Security that fast. Are you sure you aren't literally flying? Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now? No, I'll pass, thanks. Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves? Ah, what a scaredy cat you are, Nick. Mr. Light told us the location of KB Security. Okay, let's head over there right away, Nick. So Ron received a blackmail letter, huh? Do you think Mr. Light knows about this? Well, if she did, I don't think she would have been smiling like that. I wonder if we should tell her about it. I think it'd be smarter if we didn't. And yet, I'm going to try anyways. Do you know about this? Oh, is that a letter addressed to my Ronnie? So, but I hate it when people poke their noses at other people's business. Looks like Mr. Light doesn't know about it. Which means she has no idea that her husband was being blackmailed. It's Ronnie's wallet. It's not a KV security on the night of the murder. Ronnie and I went out to dinner early that evening. I'm sure he had his wallet with him then. So it's true then, he must have dropped it at the crime scene. I know what that is. It's one of those key cards from Ronnie's company. Come to think of it, it's been a long time since I've seen one. Probably because Ron doesn't work there anymore. Okay. So I guess this is where it all went down, huh? The walls in here look thick. Just like you'd expect in a CEO's office. What's that got to do with anything? Hey, it's you guys. Hey, Gumshoe. Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe. That was a real train wreck for you guys, huh? They transed my Doctor Who. What? What do you mean they transed it? Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made a real fools out of us. Yeah, I feel for you. Well, it's not like you at all. I thought it'd be more like, oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserved, pal. Ho 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 ho. Or something to that effect. Do I really sound like that to you, pal? If the gumshoe fits. Well, anyway. More as I can tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs. I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives. Old character, Donna Noble, has daughter now and she's trans. Nice. Well, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy. Now that this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating. Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about it. Tell us what you know about the murder. Okay, but the thing is, I'm really not supposed to. Hey, come on, what about how we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now, and we need help. Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal? Okay, I won't cry on you, pal. I love the dynamic between Maya and Gumshoe. The victim's name is Kane Bullard. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 this morning. His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12th. Gumshoe is my fave. It is too. I heard though that after this game he doesn't appear anymore. At least in the mainline games. Apparently there's a Miles Edgeworth series of games that have a really banger soundtrack. His estimate of death was 1 o'clock. Okay, I already said that. Because the cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. Probably an object in this room. Exactly at the same time Mask to Mask was stealing the urn, huh? No, Gumbo, I get you. I hate the term woke. It's such a stupid, like, just have kindness for people, that's all. Didn't play after the main series? Okay. Wait, so you know all the spoilers. Don't say anything or Sphinx can and will yeet your ass into the space. As my tags say. Complain about being woke when they made the doctor a woman. Yeah. Oh. Autopsy report. Cerebral hemorrhaging from blunt force trauma to the head. So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body? There's a good explanation for that one. Bullet's body was stashed away inside that safe. Safe? Well, it's pretty big. Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came. Oh, so the body fell out. That white string must be the shape from when he fell out. I think we still need some information about Mr. Billiard. You can start by getting the man's name right. Jeez. Have some fucking sympathy for the poor bastard. He's dead. When we're ever gonna be a man? I mean, it's very possible. So what happened to Mask to Mask? He's in the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again, he keeps yelling. No, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right? Oh, you mean the detective at me? Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved. Hey, that's what that's the detective I know and love. Think about it. Abby was always around when a calling card showed up. But he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Heh, yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you know just knew he was the thief. Problem is, Abby had a massive fuck off long nose. How is it not going through the mask? That'll explain how I was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about. Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective. That's all. But there's this one thing I can't figure about his first heist. His first heist? Yeah, the Tear of Emanon case. There was a witness on that one. A witness? Here, I saved the newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it. Maybe they tape the nose down so the mask fits? Maybe. Either that or he's just Pinocchio in disguise. Hey, this guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before? Pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it... I don't recognize that. Ooh, that prosecutor. I really don't like that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight. Yeah, I think he did that way just because he knew it'd hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyways. So who is that Java-addicted masked maniac anyway? Prosecutor Godo? He's quite the enigma, huh? Thing is, pal, never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office. Came out of nowhere. That's right, he said this was his first case as a prosecutor. And it's true, according to the records anyway. But, oh, he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in court, a maverick that give me goosebumps. And they meet a master thief and they just talk in a nasally voice because that mask pushes us down.
Your precious gems and jewels are mine, motherfucker.
Sorry. Goosebumps. You? Yeah. I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way. Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular. No, that's not what I meant. That's what initial sounds like canon voice. Har har. That Goto guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. You think about it, a dead guy was laying in here all night. Yeah, oh by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There were none. Somebody opened the safe on the night of the crime, right? Yeah, and so? It would also be super muffled, cause mask? No, no, because he has an open mouth. Yeah, and so? Well, if Mr. Bullard's body was hidden in there, it must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, I got some bad news for you, pal. Are you ready? Okay, shoot. Opening this baby is no piece of cake. There are only a few people who know how to open this safe, pal. Yeah, and? Everyone that knows how to open the safe had airtight alibis. I checked. Sorry. Everyone except one, that is. I'm almost afraid to ask. Former security chief, Ron Delight. What? Ron Delight? He was a security chief? Ron, so he knew how to open the safe, huh? Yeah, sorry for raining on your parade there, pal. This rope. You think it fell out of the safe when it was opened? I don't think so. So you mean, yeah, I think it's a string which shows where and how the corpse was lying. I'm stuck on 180p, it dies on higher quality. That's alright, Marine. Yeah, Marine's off in the boonies. Wait, is that a term people know? You mean the victim, he was killed by being crushed by the safe door? She can't be serious, can she? Check out this big thick binder here. Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick. Reading a file isn't exactly back-breaking work, just a little hard on the eyes. Ah! What did you find out, Nick? This file, it's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file is all about mask to mask. It's filled with info on him. I've heard the term boonies before? Oh, you have heard it, okay. Are you able to stream today? Or do you have plans to? Or are you just chilling for the day? What? What kind of info? It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods and the crime scenes. Here you are? Okay, okay. 10 more minutes? You should probably be prepping then. Usually it takes me half an hour to an hour to prep. Usually because I'm spending most of that time either dicking about or trying to look for intro music. Gumbo, I don't know if I should feel insulted by that. Hey Nick, look at the last page. The list. Let's see. Tier of Eminon, $100,000. This looks like a list of all the treasures that Master Mask stole. So then 100,000. Is this the value of the stolen item? I don't know. The number kind of sounds low to me. How far too lazy for that? I can be ready in 5 minutes. That's impressive. Then again, Minecraft doesn't load very slowly. I think I better secretly make a copy of this list. This must be the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought. Hey, that looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out just for a second. Ooh, nice. I feel just like a CEO. See, like I said, I take half an hour, but that's only usually because I get, like I said, I was just dicking about and easily distracted. Hey Shred, how's it going? Why is my thumb so fucking itchy? Hey you, whip me up a cup of some really expensive import tea and some scones. Move it. Ah, this is the life. The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know. Eek! Oh, there's a button here. Let's see. Hey, cut it out. Don't press that. Haha, that was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that. When I paralyzed right now? Hell yeah. How are you? Tired. What's that button anyway? It's an emergency buzzer. It says right on the panel. Oops, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first? Put the buzzer back on. No. This alarm is connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up here. Really? That it's possible on the night of this crime? Oh, so when the CEO was attacked, you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer? Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. But they said the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Excuse me. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way. Just so you know. I think we better go and talk to that guard about this emergency buzzer. Wow, look at that huge framed photo. All mountains rising majestically against a dark, cloudy sky. There's a title written on the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life. This is it? This was his best sunrise? Either this guy didn't get out enough, or he really had rotten luck with the weather. Maybe if he lived a little longer, he would have seen some better days. These look like some kind of bookshelf rolling cabinet hired. I've always enjoyed the concept of these, just like bookshelves you can slide back and forth. I'd love to try to like push one myself. I don't know why. I'd just be like, I want this dossier, and then just like have the power to slide an entire bookshelf with one arm. Watch that sunrise be the day he met his wife or some corny shit like that. I enjoy corny. When you get like a super cheesy with romance, that's what I think makes it worth it. Cheese makes the world go round. That's what I think. I can't get in between these two shelves. Don't strain yourself trying. Looks like these shelves are controlled by a special panel. So I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they're filled with bunches of files. Yeah, files filled with data about security jobs they were hired to handle. But you got night's reading, if you got insomnia. I was hoping for something a little bit more exciting, like UFOs or something. They said something about like this guard being familiar, but I don't recognize him. Wow, this is really something else. Hey, congrats on the 7 stream streak. That's a nifty bit of alliteration for you. For security guard office, it doesn't feel very secure. KB security guard. Uh-oh, I just remembered. Larry might be... Hey, Nick, what's up? Ugh, so he is here. How's it hanging, dude? And you got my sweet little Maya with you, too. Hi, Larry. Here I was working my fingers to the bone. And in walks an angel. I got no problems with a daytime date. It's all good. No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? Oh boy. He's so hopelessly clueless. Well, if it's about the murderer case, boy have I got some good info for you. Say 7 stream streaks 7 times fast. 7 stream streaks, 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 7 stream streak, 7 stream streak, 7 stream streak. There you go. I may have said that 8 times. If you want, like, I think I've shown. I'm not sure if I showed you this before or somebody else, but this. Say this several times fast. It fucks a lot of people up. Really? What is it? Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya. But Nick here is a different story. Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies. I was then and this is now. So what's this good info you were talking about, Larry? Yeah, I'm a guard, a pro. I can't just give away information for free. You want some bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest? Can you talk to him, Maya? Alright, tell us already. What's the good info? Yeah, I like that. This kitten has got some claws. Alright, you really want to know? Yes, so tell me. Okay, so the thing is, Rondelite was an employee here. Naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me? Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on. 1 year ago, Rondelite was fired. There was no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think it was pretty awful. I guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that. Like maybe skipping out on work to pick up hot chicks or something. No, that's just you. So what's it like to be a part-time security guard? Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me. I get by alright, I guess. First I have to keep my eye on those monitors. All the time. Monitors? There's security cameras set in each room around the building. Oh, what? Don't tell me it's some sort of fucked saying now. Why would you search it up on Urban Dictionary? Why? Like, why would you? A security camera set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out. Oh. And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams. What teams? The security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. But I'm no amateur either, so if it's something small, I don't bother calling them. So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long. You were in the office when you were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you? Why do you say that? It's just a part-time job for me, and I can't operate the equipment, and I'm dumb. Even if it is part-time and you are dumb, you're still in charge of security here. Give me a break, don't try to pin the whole thing on me. That's not fair, Nick. Huh? I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility. Anyway, the point is that you were here that night, right? He was not there. Oh no, I knew something smelled bad, and it was the butts after all. Yeah, I know, Gumbo. That's like I always say. That was then and this is now, okay? So we have to break this his psych locks after all. Something is written on this poster in fine print. The guard's 5 commandments. Oh, that sounds serious. See what it says. Number 1, obey thy superior. 2, respect thy superior. 3, smile at thy superior. 4, salute thy superior. 5, buy donuts for thy superior upon command. It's signed Wendy Oldbag, head supervisor. Oh no. Oh fuck. Yeah, Wendy Oldbag's bringing back some memories. See, Gumbo, out of anybody and anything from the Urban Dictionary is my favorite. It's the alligator death roll. She's one tough old bird, let me tell you. Cross her and you come face to face with her real, genuine ray gun. Yeah, it sounds scary, alright. Unfortunately, she's on vacation. That's why I'm so relaxed right now. Hey Larry, that's your Jack, isn't it? That's right. Did you know you hung it right on top of some kind of lever? Yeah, sure. I was told to never ever touch that lever. She scowled and huffed at me. Something terrible will happen if you do. Got a greenhorn? So why hang your jacket on such an important lever? Because that got me curious. The jacket's weight pulls the lever down. That's what they call an accident. Doesn't the suspense just kill you? Don't you want to know what'll happen? Huh? It's true, it's killing me too. What about you, Nick? Kelly never seen puppetry of the peanut. What? What is it, like some sort of Avenue Q shit? Yeah, but for a different reason. That's my partner's seat. Your partner? Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady. There's tea spilt all over the machine, you know? Oh, don't worry about it. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk on mine. It still works fine, more or less. They really know how to build them, I guess. Those screens there show what's going on all over the building. Everywhere. It's my job to keep a steady eye on them. All of them. Can you watch these on regular TV? Can you watch regular TV on these too? If anyone sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's Larry. Hey Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it. How do you know that, Larry? Because that was my first bit of an investigation, if you know what I mean. I know what you're thinking. It was a professional investigation, alright? That's my workstation. Pretty cool, huh? Keep a steady eye on the monitors and use that mic for communicating. Look at all this equipment. It must be hard to operate. No biggie. I think there's an instruction manual somewhere in this room. Somewhere? Instruction manual? What are you gonna do in an emergency? Well, I guess I'd start by calmly looking for the instruction manual. During that time, my partner, the old lady, would calmly look for her reading glasses. That's what a security professionals call teamwork. Even Maya and Pearls could run this place better. Look at all those chickens! You just got a university ad? Nice. For which university? A local one? Also, I have a question for you guys. Because I know there's probably like universal ones where it's like product that is like worldwide, like Coke or something. But do you get like, when you guys get ads for watching somebody in Canada, do you get like Canadian related ads, or do you get like ads from like kind of like your local areas? I get streaming service ads? Alright. But you said you got a university ad. Like, is it for like a local university or a Canadian university? Local uni? Okay, so it is localized then. Or localized to client, I guess. Oh, does it get on Twitch or Amazon ads? Okay. I was just curious. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Okay, to be quite honest with you, though, I've tried to turn off ads as much as possible. I'll take a look at. Actually, I have a small grievance I'm gonna say about this. Apparently, Twitch rolled out this thing where it's like, it's not gonna impact your viewers. But we've rolled out a system that'll automate the ad length. Like, No, give me minimal ads, short ads, as little as fucking possible. Yeah, let me pull it up and I'll post in Misk Media for you guys. Really turned itself back on? What is up, Great Messiah and Maya? I'm doing alright, newbie. How are you doing today? I just talked about a small grievance I have that Twitch rolled out. Wow, take a look at all these things here. Hey, Larry, what are they? Did you say, Hey man, it's not like I have to know what they are to do my job. I always thought they were just some kind of decoration or something. Oh boy. How did this guy ever get a job here anyway? I'm good? Well, I'm glad to hear. I am glad you're doing better, bud. Maya, derogatory. I just got the same ad. No, I just turned that shit off. Shit, dude. Alright, you know what? Let's try this out and see what kind of thing I have to get first. Oh, thank you for the subs or Gumbo. Fuck. I see two names and I'm like, Brand's like, pick one. Well, thank you, Gumbo. I appreciate it. On the night of the crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to? Oh no? Of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been? But didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Miss Delight? But that was, and this is this. Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night too? Never, I didn't sneak out. I'll tell you what. I'll even bet you $1. $1, wow, now that's confidence. Wasn't that drenched in the rain puppy look on your face? Do you have evidence that left in my position, or are you just pulling my chain? Do you have evidence that Larry was not manning the station when the murder happened? Ooh, I was scared for a minute. Larry seems pretty relieved. Ah, shit. But I'll tell you I'm not relieved. I'll even bet you 70 cents. Was it that baby who had his favorite toy taken away from him look on your face? Actually, I'm gonna go back to the security room. Where the fuck do I go from here? Actually, I want to ask him about, see if he has anything to say about Ron. Nope. What about his wife? Is there anything here? Treasures of Crane exhibit is still all ruined now. I'm sorry, it's just so sad. This is our big chance for everyone to learn about spirit channeling. Maybe I can cheer her up somehow. Well, now that we've got the sacred urn back, maybe they can reopen it? Really? Or maybe we can label it the Urn of Master Mask's Desires. That'll probably attract a lot of attention. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's brilliant, Nick. We clean up and be filthy rich. This is nuts until he reveals the truth. Yeah, that's pretty illegal, Gumbo. Yeah. Woo. Oh, surprisingly easy. Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright. It's Andrews. What's she still hanging around down here for? So, how's it going? What about the sacred urn? The urn? Oh, that. It's been taken care of already. What do you mean, oh, that? Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found? Yes. It was brought in during the trial today. Wow, really? You really are the greatest, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was Master Mask's wife that found it. Well, anyways, I'm so relieved. Uganda, it's very normal interrogation method. God, that makes me wonder if there's a. I gotta search up to see if a specific thing exists. Damn, I guess it. I guess it doesn't exist. There was a channel, like a quote-unquote edgy joke channel, that made all sorts of shitposty videos that I used to watch with friends so long ago. I just heard all about it on the news. So the detective was actually the thief all along. It looks that way right now. It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring to mask to guard the treasures. Don't blame yourself. You were just doing your job. Hey Nick, if she wants to apologize, you should let her. So when was it that you hired Detective Atme again? Excuse me. About 20 days ago. And when was it that Master Mask's calling card arrived? That was about 10 days ago. So he sent his calling card to the very place he was hired to guard. I guess that's it then. Detective Atme must have really wanted the sacred urn after all. I guess so. What? So Master Mask murdered someone as well? Well, that's how things look right now. Yes, but I thought he was stealing the urn at the time. Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything is possible. Nick, let's get down to business already. On the night of the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Atme? No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. And everyone caught a glimpse of him. Claims that's the way he always operates. That's just what he says so he can have an alibi while he commits the thefts himself. He was cut in the crime scene photo just up as mask to masks pretty well. I'm so glad that you got your sacred urn back. Yes, but there's still something that bothers me about it. Well, what is it? I'm not exactly sure. Somehow the urn that came back seems different. Really? You know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews? No, I don't know anything. Why would I? Cyclops. What do you think this means, Nick? It means the person that holds the secret to the mystery of the sacred urn is our very own Miss Andrews. That's a fake? No, it was reconstructed. She damaged it somehow. Pathetic looking wooden box. Ah, that's the box that had the sacred urn in it. Don't touch it, there may be clues to this thief's identity on it. I worked so hard to make that box. Oh, you made that poor excuse for a box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean? And I was so proud of it. Poor Maya. Maybe it'd have been better if Master Mask had taken the box too. It looks to me like it's been dry for several days. Something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly and it's shocking pink. I don't see how the color of the paint is in any way important. Statue wasn't there, wasn't where it is now when we first came in here, right? Maybe spooky ghost trapped there in this cage when it broke. I mean, this wouldn't be the first time it was broken, so. Well, if someone moved it was probably Master to Mask. Maybe he didn't like being watched by Mystic Amy while he stole the urn. Hey, cut it out. You're giving me the creeps with that kind of talk. Looks like the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. Guess that's where they're keeping the sacred urn. Remember Maya, Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there. This is Organy. No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organized. You just can't see the last two letters. Yeah, well, I guess no one could also read it either, because this place is a mess. Detective Abney said he got hit in the back of the head with this by the thief. That was obviously a lie. Because it turned out that Abney was the real thief. It's still hard to believe. Looks like Adrian feels really bad about it. I'm gonna take full responsibility to fix that sword myself. I know I don't look it, but I have complete confidence that I can fix it right up. I promise I'll fix it so you never knew it was bent in the first place. Please be gentle with it. It's the camera and the computer that Detective Abney set up, huh? That's what he said. He still let us take a picture. He still let it take a picture of him. I guess he's not as smart as he pretends to be. The camera belonged to Lordly Taylor, so he knew he couldn't tamper with it. So then why would Master Mask, allow that to happen? Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the sacred urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. The urn that was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake. A fake. You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence that the earth was submitted to the trial as genuine? Was it this? I seem to have an addiction to lying on this soft rectangle and being unconscious for a while. Does that mean you're gonna go to sleep, bud? Oh, Miss Andrews? See, look, it was a fake after all. Huh? I mean, your evidence is fake too, as I expected. I guess this guy. Do you have any evidence the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? I do not. Noob, if you're still cooking about, am I supposed to solve either Andrews or Butts's locks at this point? So I'm gonna have a little nap. I end up sleeping for 12 hours. All right. Well, this place is literally crawling with cops. What did you expect? Now that they know he was actually masked in a mask. This must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think? Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing this place apart. I just noticed. Gumshoe is nowhere to be seen. Well, he is a homicide detective. He is probably working on the murder case. But he wasn't he in charge of mask-to-mask investigation all the way up till yesterday? Well, the murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He'd say something like, "There's nothing like a good murder case, pal." Always for the quality of the impression, but I'm not sure Gumshoe has bloodlust, Maya. Well, it really doesn't fucking let you examine much. Wow, it doesn't let you examine anything at all. You know, attempt to do a Maya check. So what do we do? Oh, actually, you know what? I know what we should probably do is go to the detention center. No, he's still not here. Where the fuck do I go? So this is Master Mask, huh? I wonder what kind of house he lives in. Give me a second here. Who knows? Maybe it's exactly like this house. Ah ha ha, you're so funny sometimes, Nicky boy. If I was a famous thief, I'd live in a great big gorgeous mansion. I'll be sure to tell that to your husband. Oh, fuck. There's actually important stuff. I think we need to ask Mr. Delight some more about those two things. So about this. Oh, what's that? Hey, wait a minute, Maya. What's wrong? Copied that data without permission. Don't show it to him. He might get mad at us. So what are you two whispering about? Oh, nothing. Just my billfold. That's a pretty thick billfold you got there, pal. I really want you to show it to me. Detective Gumshoe, about this right here. Sorry, it's hard to believe, but there's a limit to how much my brain can hold. I got 2 ears and 2 eyes, but I only got 1 brain. Well, this blackmail letter. Yeah, I've been thinking about a lot about it too, pal. Why would King Bullet have been blackmailing Ron Delight anyways? Well, Mr. Delight used to be work at KB Security, right? What was it that made him quit? I think that's it. Maybe that's the same reason he's being blackmailed. Oh, I'm in the middle of investigating that right now. Oh, alright. I am very lost. God damn. There's one thing I didn't try, and... Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bullard, Bluebard. That's Kane Bullard, and not Shane Bluebard, pal. Oh yeah, the victim in this case doesn't make much of an impression on me. Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead. Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning. Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out? So I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just blabbing like an idiot right now. Okay, Nick, now's our chance to get more info about the victim, so hurry up and ask. Can you tell us some more about Mr. Bullard? You're CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway? Well, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work. Oh, and I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber. Really? Me too. I just love money. I can't ever get enough. Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting to my wallet. Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions. Oh, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier. Let me go already. Apparently he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies. Oh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded. Yeah, oh, KB Security used to head security operations against Mask to Mask. What, really? Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive. So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? Do I have enough, like, information to... Fuck, what am I missing here? Apparently I do have what I need to fuck up Larry. Elohim. What are you doing, Toasty boy? Asshole. Elohim. Hi, kissy boy. He just wants to stand on me and lick me, guys. Apparently. Nem 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 nem. That's all you do is nem 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 nem. The night of the crime. The night of the crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to? Of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been? Did you sneak out of work yesterday just to go see Mr. Light? But that was that. This is this. Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night, too? Never, I didn't sneak out, I'll tell you what. I'll even bet you $1. $1, wow. Now that's confidence. Wasn't that drenched in the rain puppy look on your face? The evidence that I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain? The evidence that Larry was not manning a station when the murder happened. apparently is this? This is the key card to the CEO's office, right? Yeah, that's right. This key card was found inside a wallet. This wallet? You know about this, right? Never seen it before. Liar, you hand-delivered this wallet to Miss Delight just yesterday. Give me a break, you can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens. Well, I do expect you to remember something like that just happened just yesterday. What time was it when you found this wallet? Guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. 1 o'clock in the morning? That's right. In other words, Larry, time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office. Ah. Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about. What's that? My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murder might have snuck in before then. What do you mean by that? The murder had snuck in before 10. That wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine. I have the feeling that he still doesn't get the seriousness of this. Listen up, Larry. Nobody beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during his shift. Larry, when you use this keycard, does it leave a record? Yeah, it does, but I can't show the record to just anyone, you know? That keycard data was already made public in the trial yesterday. What? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that is supposed to go through me. Boy, that does sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Okay, according to the data, the door was open to the CEO's office. The door to the CEO's office was opened with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder. No way. Yeah, someone used this to get to the CEO's office. It happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift. Ooh. You can't duck your responsibility this time. Yeah, no. Oh, I knew it. It's all my fault. It's my fault that the boss was killed. My fault. Larry? There's nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man. What happened that night anyway? My Donna happened. Oh, your Donna. I got a bad feeling about this. And my Donna called and said, I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her, and he was standing right next to her. Who was? Her new boyfriend, like it was some horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, the guy socked me right in the kisser. You're the one that does the punching. Isn't that right, Maya? Yeah. Is that why you left the security guard office? Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me, it's all my fault. How can I ever make up for it, Nick? What can I do? What? He's curled up on the floor, crying like a baby. Oh boy, Nick. Is there anything I can do? Anything, just name it. I'll do whatever I have to make up for it. I swear I will. Larry? Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you show him the evidence we've got? She's right, maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful information from him. Nick. The buzzer in the CEO office is directly connected to his room, right? That's right, just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya. Huh? Go ahead, Maya, press the buzzer in your heart. I promise I'll come running to your rescue, like the professional guard I am. Wow, that was pretty good. Thanks. I try. You think you can tell us about the buzzer now? Yes, please. Please tell us. Okay, I guess so. Prepare to be wowed. Was this the card used by the culprit that night? Well, going off the serial number, then yeah. This card was used to open the CEO's office door at 1 in the morning. I had this card, right? Then it's a no-brainer. He's the killer, man. Ah, that's the wallet I found. You found it when you snuck out of work to get socked in the kisser, right? I didn't sneak out of work to get socked in the kisser. If only I'd been more responsible at work. Might have spotted the murderer on the monitor like I was supposed to. Larry, you really do feel bad, don't you? Yeah, well, maybe it's all for the best. I think it's brought Destiny and I closer together. Just like they say, every cloud has its silver lining. You gotta see that old water glass is half full. Am I right? I'm always starting to sound like the Larry I know. Don't forget, Nick, half full. So what about this? Huh? Why, you shouldn't have. A love letter for me. No, sorry. This is a blackmail letter. What? How do you know about that, Maya? Eh? How much is Alexis demanding this time? Huh? Who is this Alexis? Didn't we show him this letter yesterday too? I'm pretty sure we did. Mike's only pressed the buzzer earlier. Yeah, I heard it, so that was you, huh? You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office? Well, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. The CEO's office is on the 1st floor. I thought it'd be a good idea to adopt a wait-and-see approach. Plus, there's a police detective for you, right? I just didn't think it was necessary. As if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet. Now, let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night? There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right? Of course I did. I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either. You think you can take just one more look for me? Pretty please? Okay, I just can't say no to you, Maya. What do you think, Nick? He's probably right. I don't think even Larry could make a mistake like that. Wow! What is it? What's wrong? I made a mistake. Huh? But how? It can't be. It's impossible. Okay, enough already. What about the records? That night, it went off just once, in the morning, at around 1 a.m. 1 a.m.? That's when the murder happened. But really? Are you serious? That's terrible. It can't be. You guys really made me reflect on the way I've been living. But the only problem is, with all this reflecting, where's the time for love? Frankly, I think reflecting is a bit overrated, you know? What are you going on about, Larry? Plus, do you honestly have any new info on the buzzer record? Oh, the record? No, nothing at all. This guy reflects about as much as a piece of blank carpeting. Detective Gumshoe, how about this right here? Sorry, oh. Finally, he's here. Fuck. Mr. Wright. Mr. Delight, did they finish their interrogation? Yes, but please don't leave me alone anymore. Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you? Well, you see... The same night as the sacred urn was stolen by our Lordly Taylor department store, a blackmail letter you got summoned you to KB Security to hand over some money. That's when that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. But there's only one Ron Delight, am I right? The only question is, where were you that night? This time I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it. Okay. Mr. Delight, do you still insist that you are mask to mask? Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday? That was a quick response. Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating. Well, listen, Mr. Delight. At the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we? Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. I guess it's true. I was the one who stole the urn. Of course not. After all, you were at KB Security at the time. So the person dressed up as mask to mask in the photo, it's gotta be Detective Atme. So that night, you didn't go to Lordly Taylor, you went to KB Security, right? Yes, I went to KB Security at the time the blackmail note said I should. Alright, what happened next? Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used a keycard to unlock the door. That's probably when he dropped his wallet. When I went into the CEO's office, someone was in there. Someone? Then suddenly they bashed me over the head. Bam. Wait, how did Atme get there? It was Kane Bullard that hit you. I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight of the saw left me speechless. The dead body of the CEO was right there in front of me. I thought I'd died myself. Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body. So that's why you put it in the safe? Yes, that's right. I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Okay, what did you do after that? Well, I got out of there, for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building. So I knew how to avoid being spotted by them. Nick. All of a sudden, Mr. Delight kind of sounds like the murderer to me. Please don't say that. Mr. Delight, is it true that 1 year ago, you were forced to quit KB Security? How did you... I'm begging you, please don't tell Desi, please. Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet. Ooh, thank goodness. No, I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually. Why have you been hiding it from her anyway? Desi would despise me if she found out I was living a life of crime. A criminal, a thief, she'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over. Not only that, why did you become a thief in the first place? Because Desi spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that can bring in enough money. Except being a thief. At least that's what I thought anyway. So he became mask to mask for Desiree, huh? The buzzer went off just once around the time that Bullard was killed. Oh, that's scary. Do you know anything about that, Mr. Delight? Sorry, I'm afraid I don't. Why am I not so surprised by how clueless he is anymore? That's the emergency buzzer from the CEO's office. Don't press it, makes a terrible racket. Hee, sorry. I just love making a lot of noise. Does this buzzer have something to do with the case? Well, at this point I don't really know yet. After all, there were no prints on it, or anything else for that matter. This list, we found it in the office of the CEO, Mr. Bullard. Hey, this is a list of all the things Master Mask stole. And that's the value of each item listed next to them. $100,000, $150,000. Are you sure that's the value of the stolen items? The numbers seem a little low to me. Even on the black market, the prices should be at least 3 times higher than that. I guess he knows about that stuff because he used to be a security guard. Hey, this is an article about my debut heist. Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail. But Master Mask, he must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared. That's right, I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my Master Mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. Then I quickly changed into my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, eh? Wow, awesome. Hey, hold the phone. Regarding this photo, is this you, Mr. Delight? Yeah, that's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself. Nice and easy to figure out. Even Pearls could see that in a heartbeat. But as you might expect, Detective Atme found the disguise. He truly deserves the title of Ace Detective. Detective Atme found the Master Mask disguise? Huh, that's interesting. Yes, and I heard that he brought it home with him. So that's it. That's when Atme got his hands on this. Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume. Oh, more Elohim. Hello, Elohim. Kitty smack. Cat smack. Must have been really time consuming, eh? Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters. But blackmail letters? You got them starting when? Tell me more now. Hey, calm down, don't get so worked up. This blackmail letter. Is this the first one you got? No, of course not. This is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location. Did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? Hold on a second. Where's... Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Eminon heist. That first letter, it said, I know you did it. Someone found out about your true identity, just like that. It's not easy being a master thief, you know? I got proof that it was you, so give up, it went on to say. So in the end I had to give up the treasure I went through all that trouble to steal. Is that right? Hey, hang on a second, what do you mean you had to give it up? Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box the letter specified, someone sent me $10,000. no one said anything about me being worried, you know. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. Plans? Oh, I have to constantly clean his eye goobers. What are these plans you're talking about? They were instructions on how to steal a crown or a painting or some other rare treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods. So you mean the one that planned the heist wasn't you? No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans from the very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans. Sounds like Mr. Delight is thankful to the person that was blackmailing him. So Ron Delight was mask to mask after all. But someone else is behind the thefts. Someone planned them all out in detail. All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safe deposit box. I just waited for the cash to come in the mail. Could you try to not look so gleeful about it? Hey, you small cuddly boy, So we went after the sacred urn because of one of those plants too? Well, see, truth is I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal. Mr. Delight, is everything you just told me the truth? Yes. But please don't tell Desi, okay? But before we go, there's one more thing I wanted to ask you. Yes? But please don't hurt me. Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course. I could never. I'm not lying. All I did was hide his body in the safe. Then I was afraid they'd discover what I did. But I turned myself in yesterday. Why? Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right? I guess so. You're really clever, Mr. Delight. You guys have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word. Mystic Maya. Hey, Pearly. I'm back. Hey, Pearl, so what have you been up to this whole time? Sacred Urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Crane Village to have it examined. And, what did you find out? Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn. Whew. That's a relief. I was really worried. But there's one small problem. Problem? These cute little pink splotches. They said that's paint, and that they were put on the urn recently. Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal? What's the big deal? We've got to find out how they got there. That's the big deal. Yes, Mr. Nick, we got to find out how we got there. Okay, we'll find out how they got there. Please don't forget about me. Oh, Pearl, how nice to see you. Hello there. I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to? Well, actually, I was having this urn examined. Oh, I see. If we take another good look at this urn. You can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here. Nick, let's look around one more time. This milk has been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about this paint mark. This is the same color as the paint splotches on the urn. So the question is, what's the cause of this odd shape? Let's look around here carefully, Nick. Looks like there's some pink paint on it too. It's definitely the same color as the stuff on the urn. I think I know how the paint got on it now. Alright, let's investigate again, Nick. Actually, just say anything new first? No. If any evidence that the urn was submitted with trial was genuine. Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is a genuine article. Rose went back to Crane Village and had it examined. Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how... What she discovered that the urn had been broken again. Did you say again? Yes, it was broken once a year ago. And now it looks like the same thing has happened. Quite recently, too. Recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently? That's exactly what I'm saying. Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know? Oh fuck, I have to go back. Because I examined the box after, so... Okay, yeah, it did change. Mr. Nick, could it be that this odd shape is... Yeah. Pretty sure this is it. Oh, that's the box the sacred urn was in. If you look here, there's a little bit of paint on the box as well. Oh, you're right. Look, it matches. What is it, Mr. Nick? This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. It's all starting to become clear. Much closer to solving the mystery of what happened to the urn. Blah 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 blah. Months or years ago, person two. Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know? Nope. Oh, Mr. Right? Huh? Oh, it's because it was spelt differently. This poster, it was made recently, right? Poster? Ah, the poster for the exhibit. At the time when this photo was taken, the urn said, "I am" on it. But now, for some mysterious reason, it says Amy. When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed. Ah! I am? What does it even mean? I don't know anything about that. I wasn't even there for when the photo for this poster was taken. That was a mistake. Now tell the truth. Wait. 4? If the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it. Huh? Yes, that's it. Must have been one of the people at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened. Actually, she's not going to give up the last Cyclops so easily. You have any proof that the urn was broken here at the Lordly Tailor? Well, Miss Andrews? What is this supposed to mean? There is these pretty little pink paint splotches on it. And there's some on the box the urn was stored in too. No matter how you look at it, the paint seems to be exactly the same. Wouldn't you say? So, what does that prove? That the urn was dropped along with the box. That's when they both got paint on them. Are you with me so far? Yes. The rest of the story was obvious. This box was dropped right here in Lordly Tailor's basement warehouse. If I can prove that, it means the urn was broken here too. So can you prove that? Can you prove the box was dropped here in the basement warehouse? Sorry. I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you? Yes, more or less. There's pink paint splattered on the floor and the walls of this basement warehouse. There's an odd-shaped imprint into a part of the paint stain, am I right? Yes. If you put this box into the impression of the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Which means this box was dropped right over there. And that is when the urn was broken. Your name does you justice, Mr. Wright. I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn. Why does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher? I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did. Well, that's not hard to understand, is it, Pearly? No, not at all. I know just how she feels. It happened about 2 weeks ago. Just after the poster photo was taken, on the same day the urn arrived here. I thought I'd put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in the box. When I tripped on a paint can and I lost my balance. The box I was carrying crashed to the ground. I heard a terrible noise and thought my heart was going to stop. During the worst, I opened the lid of the box and that's when it happened. Broken piece of the urn fell out of the box and landed right in the paint. I was in shock. I let out a huge scream. I can totally see how that could have happened. Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands. Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Crane Village. So I tried to fix it as hard as, I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big. And that's when I Am got changed to Amy? I didn't know how it was originally written. But any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Amy. Any sane person? Really? Oh, Pearls. She said she wasn't very good at spelling. Anyway, I put the urn into the storm and no one had seen it since then. But there's something I don't get. When I first came here, I didn't see any paint stains. Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used the golden statue to cover it. The Amy face statue, aha. First time that we came down here, It was on the night that the sacred urn was stolen. But Mr. Nick, there were no paint marks on the walls or floor of the warehouse when we were here. Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall. And? I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it. I see. Now it makes perfect sense. But there's still one thing I find strange. What is it, Pearl? The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. And that time, the statue had been moved to the paint and was clearly visible. She's right about that. Well, Miss Andrews? What? I don't know anything about that. I placed her right there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again? Well, then who was it? Who would have done it and why? On the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. The next day it was moved, but why? It looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case. But why? Why do you think so, Nick? Because that night, the real thief, Ron Delight, was at KB Security. So then why did another mask-to-mask show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact. One undeniable fact? Murder trial is starting tomorrow, but... looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. Well, it's hard to... I mostly got it. Alright, this is where I'm going to call it quits for the night. I'm sorry it kind of took so long. I keep getting caught in like circles because I miss one damn thing. Sorry. Well, just made it rain. She's on, she's live, she's a good person. And the raid message will be... raid the raid. Anyways, I hope everybody has a good night. Or day, depending on where you're from. I'm just gonna end stream right away. I don't want to keep you guys too long. Good night and take care of yourselves. Damn it, Marine.